All right, now before we start anything, we have to address this hair. Everyone keeps making fun of me for having a mini mullet. Carrie's watching some YouTube videos and just trying to figure out how to cut. Just take it and just like Kippy says, you really left a mullet on. I thought you were gonna chop it off. Terry says, Gene, please try to fix that weird ass area on your hair. Everyone's commenting that I'm swinging those scissors around super hard. It's so weird putting out videos on YouTube because you never know what people are gonna start talking about. I honestly didn't even realize I was holding scissors until 25 of you guys have mentioned it.
I'm sure someone's gonna watch this and gonna be like, oh, she did it wrong. Wait, am I supposed to go up or curl it around?
I have no idea. See, the beauty is I don't really care how I look, but you kind of care because you have to look at me every day. So if you don't like the way I look, I can just blame it on you. People in the comments are saying I look like a Shaolin monk now. Next time my hair gets really long, I'm gonna do full-on mullet for a couple days. Wouldn't that be great, guys? How many more days until we get to move? 22, 23, something like that? We are counting down the days. It can't come soon enough, huh? We're getting rid of a whole bunch of furniture. Just don't clip my ear. That's the only thing you can do that would make me really sad. My mom did that once. She cut my ear on accident with scissors. Look at that. Quarantine's got my double chin coming back too. I was thinking starting this week we could do a thing where we have like 5 goals for the week. And each goal would be like a thing that we do regularly. So for example, we do stretching at least 10 minutes a day for at least 5 days a week. 30 minutes of exercising at least 5 days a week. Maybe not eating any meat for a couple days a week.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, like no meat Monday.
No meat Monday?
It looks patchy.
It looks patchy?
Oh no, I did a bad job.
It's okay, I don't care. It really doesn't matter. We're in quarantine, no one's gonna see, aside from you guys. All our hangouts have been through FaceTime and Zoom anyways, which I'm actually excited about. Our friend Jess is having a birthday today, so we're doing it on a Zoom call. Carrie's first time cutting hair. What do you guys think? Is she good?
No, I messed up so bad. It's so bad. Like it looks kind of patchy.
As long as there's no mullet. Okay, that's what everyone's complaining about, is the mullet. All right, so quarantine has made me a lazy piece of shit. It really has, and it's really been hardcore driving down my motivation. But one of the things I found out about myself personally is that I love checking things off a checklist. For example, if I'm doing a video shoot and I get the shot, I gotta check it off and I go next, check off. Having a shot list that has a check next to every single thing, 100 complete, is such a good feeling. It's really like giving myself a gold star or handing like a trophy to myself. A thank you. It makes a difference, especially for someone like me who's been freelance a majority of my career. And the thing I like to tell a lot of people that are like, man, it must be so cool to be in freelance. It's not like you don't have a boss. It's like you are your own boss. So you have to tell yourself, hey, do this, give yourself discipline, and give gold stars to yourself. Today's Sunday, so I'm starting my week off on Sunday, but I don't know, whatever day you start, maybe you're starting on Monday. But what are the 5 things that I really want to improve on in my life right now? I think the first obvious one is the fitness. This double chin, gotta go. So number 1, 30 minutes of cardio. I'm gonna start this at maybe 6 days a week. I think I could do 6 days a week. So number 2, I definitely want to start leaning myself towards a plant-based diet. I might just start off by doing 2 days a week and then eventually push it to 3 days a week. Last thing I want to do is get sick of it to the point where I hate it. So I'm gonna start it easy, just do it at 2 days a week, and then eventually I want to ramp it up to going plant-based 3, 4, maybe 5 days a week. Ooh, I got it. I'm gonna listen to an audiobook at least 30 minutes a day, 6 days a week. So that'll give me about 3 hours a week. Audible, this video isn't sponsored by Audible, but Audible's actually been a really great sponsor of the main channel, Potato Jet, and they've been a really good sponsor. They've been very supportive, as well as being a brand that I actually really like. I mean, right now, none of this is sponsored at all, but really listening to an audiobook for 30 minutes a day on just different topics just helps you learn so much. I just finished wrapping up an audiobook on real estate, so I now know a little bit about real estate. Isn't that random? Do I own a home? No, but I know a little bit about it. The Elon Musk audiobook was a good one, but yeah, I'll throw a link down there in the description. You get a free audiobook if you use my link. Again, this isn't sponsored or anything, but they have been a big sponsor of the main channel. Ooh, stretching, and actually my buddy Julio recommended this app to me. It's called Aloe Moves, and he recommended I do this one course. It's like a beginner series by Daniel Scott. So I definitely want to get into that. 10 minutes a day, 6 days a week, yeah? I like to do 6 because some days I just get so burnt out and I really don't feel like doing it. So I just want to give myself that one day where I don't have to do it. And the thing is, every time I tell myself, hey, I'm gonna do this thing continuously, and I take one day off, then all of a sudden I blow the whole thing off. Kind of like the whole working out thing. Like I was doing it so consistently until I took a little break, and then all of a sudden it just never came back. I was watching a Matt Diavella video, and I think his rule was don't take 2 days off anything consecutively. So 6 days a week will allow me to take that day off, but not more than a day at a time. And 5, what else do I want to improve on? I don't know. It feels awkward to just do 4 things. I want to do 5. That's a good number. Oh, I got it. Practice a random skill. 30 minutes, 4 times a week. How about that? What is a random skill? It could be anything. It could be learning how to do a Rubik's Cube. Right now, you know what I want to do? I want to learn how to wheelie. So you know what? I'm going to start practicing. Another random skill could be dog training. Actually, you know what I just realized? Should be cleaning. I'm gonna add a 6th item. Cleaning, 30 minutes a day, 3 times a week. How about that? And I want this to be easy, so by adding a 6th thing, I'm gonna make the random skill things a little bit easier, make it so I only have to do it 3 times a week. Stretching, maybe I'll make that 5 times a week. I'm gonna try to do this week, and then maybe next week I'll reassess it. Was it too easy? Was it too hard? And do it again. Well, I guess I might as well start with 30 minutes of cleaning, huh? So good news, Carrie's actually gonna be joining me on this quest. So all the things that I plan on doing, Carrie's gonna be doing it with me. So it's joint goals.
Accountability buddies.
Bad news, Lefty is back at the vet. And it's not really a surprise. I mean, we're not nearly as shocked as we were, you know, when it happened the first time a week and a half ago, because the vet was very clear that there's a good chance of it happening again. When she was in the room when I did the time lapse, she was fine at the start of it, but the end of that time lapse, which was only about 20 minutes, I see her stumbling around. But I think this time around, we were very fast to respond, and it wasn't nearly as scary because we knew what it was, right? We knew it was glaucoma, but they were able to get the eye pressure down again. I guess the big question is, what's the next, couple months gonna look like? What's the next couple years gonna look like?
It was easier to process this time. I wasn't freaking out as much because we already knew exactly what it was. I was hoping that the medicine that she was taking was enough. So now I'm scared, like if the medicine's not working, then what now?
The thing that does make me feel good though is that as she was blind and walking around, she was navigating okay, surprisingly well.
Well, she knows where she's going for the most part right now, but the scary thing is if she loses her sight before we move and she can get used to the new house, then that's a lot of stress for her.
Yeah, if she does lose her vision, it would be great to at least have her vision for a few weeks in the new place before it goes. That way she can kind of get adjusted to the new house. Good thing about the new house is that there's no steps. Well, there is a big staircase, but she doesn't need to go up and down it. But Lefty's in good hands right now. We're trying to get our mind off it.
I try to do a couple other things to get my mind off it, but if you get stuck thinking about it, it just drains you.
Yeah, the way I try to look at it's like, okay, well, earlier when we were trying to get her to the vet and everything, we're like, okay, do everything you can to get her to the vet as fast as possible. But now there's nothing else we can do. We got her to the vet, they're taking care of it. At this point, it's just like, okay, thinking about it and worrying about it is not doing anybody any good. It kind of hurts my nuts. Oh my god, I'm so unflexible. I feel broken. I need to change my pants. Mozzarella doing the yoga with us. That's pretty good.
Our first yoga lesson.
Yeah. That mustache though, oh yeah.
If you need one of those to be good at yoga, you don't stand a chance.
I know, right? My first time doing anything even close to yoga. But that's cool. They have all kinds of stuff on here. Yoga, there's fitness, there's mindfulness, there's skills. This guy moves so smooth and fluidly and smooth. He's a Tesla. Okay, and I felt like a beat up clunker, like showing up, and every move I did, it felt like it was creaking and cracking. I feel like this app is gonna help give my body an oil change. It's starting to make me realize what yoga is all about. Because from an external standpoint, it just always looked kind of boring. It sounds like you're always focused on something, so it's not like you get bored even though you're barely moving sometimes. It's really interesting, and I'm definitely gonna keep doing it for a while, see how I like it.
It's kind of nice. Like during that time, I kind of felt relaxed. Yeah, I think we'll keep it up and maybe incorporate it into our daily.
It's different from other types of workout, right? Other type of workouts, it's like, yeah, pumping, just keep going until you can't do anymore. But here, it's like very like calm and focused. We only took like the first 2 classes, so we're still super green.
Good stretching involved.
There, so. I want to be able to touch my toes. That's my dream.
That's your dream?
Here's me.
Can you really not go further?
Ow! Yeah, no, this is as far as I go. And this is after doing that class, so I'm kind of stretched out already. Okay, so I'm 6.5 inches away from being able to touch the ground. But yeah, I think we're gonna keep this up, and hopefully I'll be able to touch my toes. I'll be able to do the splits. Oh my God, imagine if I could do the splits. You guys wanna do a yoga class with me? Come on, Dylan, you got this? You down? Sam, you down?
Yeah.
And it's almost like a moving meditation, but you're moving smart.
Dylan, I could feel you breathing on me. Come on, Lefty, you wanna join us?
Absolutely fine. If you want to challenge yourself,
Dude, he's like an armadillo.
Armadillo?
Is that how far you can get?
Yeah, dude, this is as far as I can go.
Dude.
Stop making fun of me. Look at this lady. She just added blocks underneath her feet and reached over because she's like, this is too easy.
I feel very sexy right now.
I feel like I could be violated very easily. Dude, how is this lady so flexible? She's like a worm. I love how Dylan's texting.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, look at her.
Oh, snap.
See, that's what we're supposed to look like right now. You guys don't look like that at all. That was pretty good. That was like almost 50 minutes of stretching. I wonder if we were to do that all the time, how flexible would we be?
If I could do the splits just to show off people.
Oh, that's what I was saying yesterday. How cool would that be? We should both be able to do the splits. That'd be dope. So one day, we're gonna be doing this. This is one of the advanced classes.
Dude, he's like a human helicopter.
Dude, doesn't he make it look so easy?
What? Knees into the chest as slow as you can, lower down.
See how slowly I would have fell and broken my kneecaps.
I'm actually motivated. Like this app's pretty good. It's not sponsored or anything. Aloe Moves is the app. 2-week free trial is what we're doing right now. But it's cool. We're just doing beginner stuff right now, but I think it'd be cool to be really flexible. There's strength training stuff here too, so I think we'll start doing that. We should be doing this regularly, huh?
Dude, I bet like by the end of this, we could be able to like shoot video with our feet.
Yeah, good class, everybody.